We might talk about Arsenal. They're currently playing. We'll get you to score in a moment, but they were beaten by Watford at the weekend. They lost by 2-1. Troy Deeney came off the bench, made an impact, and then he spoke to BT after the game. Here's what he had to say.
I'm not going to be one to tell Mr Wenger about himself, but there's a reason they lost, and it wasn't because of one penalty.
What do you think it was?
I have to watch what I say on leave, but having a bit of cojones, I think the word is. Having a bit of nuts.
I think you can get away with that.
Having a bit of nuts. Just having a bit of. Whenever I play Arsenal, and this is just personal. Whenever I play against Arsenal, I'll go up and I think, let me whack the first one, and let's see who wants it. And I come on today, jumped up with Mertesacker. I didn't even have to jump actually. Nod it down. The crowd gets up. Yeah, we got someone who could win it, and they all just backed off. So for me as a player, I just go, happy days.
You got a point, John?
Well, every player has a point. You know, when you win, you win. Everything is bad with the opposition. I honestly believe that somebody... Who was that talking?
Troy Deeney.
Troy Deeney. He only come on as sub, did he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think he should keep his mouth shut and have more respect for the opposition when he plays against them. And look at himself. If he was such a great player and was able to do all the things that he's talking to other people not doing, he wouldn't be on the bench. He'd be out there playing. I think when you win, you should treat the opposition with respect, and the same when you lose. Don't have to talk about the opposition, especially in a derogatory way. I think it's disrespectful to fellow professionals. And he could go out next week and miss 3 sitters on his own. No harm. It all happens to all players. So it's very easy to be critical of people, especially when you've beaten them. I think he doesn't have to make the comments he's making, and I think it's wrong, and I think it's disrespectful when players in that position make bad comments about players that played against and have beaten.
The underlying point he makes about being able to rattle the Arsenal centre-backs, about the Arsenal players lacking cojones, lacking a bit of metal that you would associate with the top teams. Does he have a point there? And is that a real concern?
That's a different thing. I mean, of course he has a point there, because Arsenal, I don't think Arsenal do have the determination and fighting spirit that they should have. But I'm not a player. I'm not playing against him. I haven't played against him. I'm entitled to my opinion. He's entitled to his opinion. What I'm saying is, I think for a player like him, who's come on as sub, is not even playing regular in the first team, is criticising an opposition of players who have, probably a lot of them that he's criticising, have won a lot more than he's ever won, or more likely to win. I think it's just totally disrespectful.
Arsenal, it seems to be the same old. Like, they play Everton on Sunday at Goodison Park, on the verge of a crisis if they were to lose that game. It's been the same old story, not just this season, for 2-3 years now, that one defeat and everybody turns against them. When you watch them, do they look like a group of players who are feeling that sort of pressure, that there's no leeway at all with the supporters?
I don't think they're showing enough fighting spirit. I would agree with the lad who played against them. I think when you got Ozil in the team, you have Shaqiri in the team. I don't think these are good workers. Chamberlain's gone. I think Wenger's made a mess of it, to be honest, this year. I think when the season finished at the end last season, when they won the cup and just finished out of the 4th place, there should have been a clean sweep. I think he was in a position there. Sorry, Sanchez out, Chamberlain out, Ozil out, Xhaka out, and make a clean sweep, get a lot of money in for them, and then spend the money on a new set of players that the supporters could say, this is a new start. Instead, he let Sanchez the contract situation, Chamberlain he sold, Ozil. Like, they're in a worse position now. Nobody knows whether Sanchez is going to go in the next window or Ozil's going to go. So nobody knows where they are at Arsenal at the moment. Instead of having the clean sweep, start again, this is a fresh start. It's in a bigger mess now than it was when the season ended. And that's down to Wenger, because I don't think he's handled it well. So I think he's under severe pressure, and he's brought an awful lot of this on himself.